Ta 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 ta. Live I am once again. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm gonna be doing a auto transcriber for videos. Now, the reason I came up, or the reason I want to create this is because when I create YouTube videos, I want to create subtitles for the YouTube videos, but I don't want to do all that manually. So I'd like a script that automatically does this. So thankfully, there is a tool called Whisper, and we're going to use Whisper to create that today. So I got a blank canvas here in VS Code, and we are just going to work through it in the stream. So yeah, I streamed yesterday, which is 2 streams in a row. That's a record for me, maybe a record, but just thought I would stream this. I was just gonna record it and then upload it, but I figure why not just stream it. So let me get a few other things set up. I'm gonna get some music up in here. Alrighty. Oi, yeah. Sorry about that. Probably just blasted somebody's eardrums if you're listening with headphones. Not my intention. Okay, cool. So, I kind of already have an idea on how I'm going to go about doing this. But let's just create the main script here, and we'll go ahead, as always, create our virtual environment, specify Python 3.11 venv, and then I'll do venv scripts activate, so we get that going, and I'm gonna go install Torch. So let's see, GitHub, right? So PyTorch. Let's go get some PyTorch in here. 12.1 pip install, paste that, and get that installed. So yeah, right now I'm just installing some of the packages that are going to be needed. Always need Torch for this. That's what enables the GPU acceleration so that we can get this going with like Whisper. And then while it's installing, let's go to Whisperx. And go get this installed as well. So it's almost done here, so go ahead and paste that in here. Alright, so that's going to go through its thing and get all the requirements that we need. And then we could go ahead and start using Whisperx. And then, of course, my handy dandy ChatGPT assistant is what I'm gonna need. So let me log in real quick and then I'll show Edge. Alright. So here we go, handy dandy ChatGPT. Let's see. Alright, so here we go. We have it all installed, so we can go ahead and do a couple of imports. So let me go ahead and show VS Code. Let's just go ahead and do Whisperx. And then, let me change the venv. Now, I already have like the Whisper large model installed on my device, so I won't need to install it or anything like that. So we can just go ahead and do Whisperx load model. I want to do, let's see, large v3, or yes, whisper model then device type or device equals Twitch. If Twitch.CUDA if Twitch CUDA dot is available, so device equal CUDA if Twitch else CPU. I think that's how that works. Okay, device equals device, and just go ahead and get some audio in here. I'll get some sample audio. But I'm gonna call this file path instead. Alright, let me go ahead and grab a file from one of my more recent YouTube videos. How does GPT-4 Omni work? Hello, Brevi. That is indeed correct, yeah. Messages only for the subscribers who subscribe for 5 minutes. So, yeah, just have that as, you know, kind of hopefully like an anti-spam type of thing. But obviously they could subscribe, wait 5 minutes, and spam the chat. But yeah. What does YouTube use for its transcriptions? I believe it's internal. I think it's just the Google Trans, like the transcriptions. I don't think they use anything else. Maybe they've got something on the back end, but the transcriptions are relatively good for the most part. However, sometimes it's really bad. In my experience, Whisper has proven to be much better than auto-transcriptions from YouTube. And this was evident when I was watching a lot of like stuff in Japanese. The Japanese transcriptions were pretty garbage from YouTube. So maybe they've improved, but I'd still like to be able to make it by myself and then just upload it after. Let's see. Just create a test folder. Let's throw this into test. Or say for file, say for file in list there, we'll do test. What's the list comprehension for this? For file in list. I forgot what file outputs. What does it do? What's that list? Is it path? Is it list? Lister. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna comment out these real quick. Welcome to the chat, Guitar Meets Science. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'm glad that my content has been useful for you, and hopefully it'll continue to be useful for you and other folks out there. So, yeah, I try my best to strive for like content that you guys are able to learn from. So that's one of my main goals for getting the content out there. So. All right. Let's see. How path equals append for the file. OS file path. Let's go ahead and do os.list. Wait, hold on. os.path dot. Is it real path? Let's go ahead and do file, and then print file path. Just refresh what I'm doing right now. Just refreshing my memory a little bit on how the on how all these things for the going through the paths and whatnot does best. Let's see. Better upload a video on YouTube. Amend extract transcription. Oh yeah. Yeah. What I previously said was the YouTube transcriptions. They're really good for English, and they can be spotty in others. So I prefer to just handle that myself. Well, Guitar Meets Science. I'm actually not as productive when I am talking to you folks out there. However, that's okay with me. Doesn't bother me too much. So sometimes I do need to just focus and really grind out some complex issues. So I'll usually do that off stream, but I'm trying to do more of it on stream so I can practice that multitasking ability. Okay. Cool. So I think I have this. That'll get me all of the stuff. Let's see. Now, how do I do the list comprehension for this? File path. Alright. I'm going to go into ChatGPT. What's the list comprehension for this? Oh, okay. Cool. See, look at that. ChatGPT done. Copy that and go back to the code and paste. Alrighty. Nice. Okay. Whisper, large v3, file path, curly braces. Alright, hey. Okay, so this is gonna outline. This is loads the model, loads all the file paths, and I can do for file in file paths. We'll run through I think it is just results equal model.transcribe and throw in the file, and then I think there's I think from Whisperx.utils import get writer, I think it is. Yeah. Does Whisper provide timestamps? Yes. Whisper is very or Whisperx provides the timestamps. I think Whisper itself also does, but the library I'm using is Whisperx. It's the one that I use for most of my, or yeah, almost majority of my Whisper stuff, because it's the fastest and it's the easiest to use in my opinion. And then let's see, output format SRT, output directory. Let's do format, subtitle, title format equals SRT. Just go ahead and do that. Subtitle format. Whisperx has been around for quite a while. I think it's I think it came out like almost a few months after Whisper was released by OpenAI themselves. But Whisperx is a it's a faster version. Well, it uses faster Whisper, which is faster than the OpenAI models that they released. So not too new, but definitely better than trying to use OpenAI's base model by itself. And then I actually forget how to use the get writer, so I'm gonna borrow some code from one of my other repositories that I was working on yesterday. Whisper real-time transcription. Here it was. Where is it? Oh no, this wasn't it. Inside of my other repository, AI voice cloning, training, or source, or personal files, test memory. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and copy this guy here, and then throw this there. Okay. Oh, SRT writer? Is that it? Wait a second. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. I just wrote it into it. Okay. Let's let's see. Subtitle. I'm gonna call it subtitle writer. Subtitle writer. Result. And there you go. Oh no, Piano. That was just in a well, actually didn't use a Piano for anything like this, but I am not going to be doing diarization right now. All I'm doing is I'm creating a video auto-transcriber for my convenience, to where I can just use the script and it'll like transcribe the videos that I make, so that I don't have to do anything. How often do I stream? Well, before yesterday, the last time I had streamed before that was like 4 months. So I've been pretty inactive on the streaming side of things. I want to be a little bit more active. You know, summertime is here and I've got a lot of ideas on things that I want to do. But I would like to at least stream like once a week. You know, that would be the plan. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I can keep that going. Alright, we are going to try this. What's up, Giovanni? Thank you for tuning in. Ciao. Let's see. Thank you for all the content you make. TTS repository works perfectly with the talent dataset. A magician. I appreciate it. Not a magician, but it does seem like magic sometimes with all these models that are created. definitely definitely a lot of work that I put into those. So very much appreciated though that you guys are able to use it and all of that good stuff. What is going on here? No such file or directory. Why not? Failed to load audio. Might be because there's these space inside of this folder here. Okay, let's just change this real quick and do this instead. Let me see if that is in fact the issue. Hello, Sorcerer. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. Oh my god, that is okay. So that's one of the issues with like FFmpeg. If you pass in a file path that has a space, it won't process it. So that is unfortunate. All right. Cool. So we got our SRT file here. So that works perfect. Yeah, you have to put in quotes. However, let me see. Let me see if I did have. Let me see if there are quotes inside of this real path. There should be quotes when I there should be quotes for the file path here inside of the list. So yeah, I have quotes in here, but that is one issue with that. So the reason I don't want to change the space in my path is because well, it's gonna destroy all of my virtual environments that are in there. So escape extra quotes. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know though, because it has to reference the path correctly, and I don't think it's the fact that it's the backslash or the forward slashes. I think it's the fact that there's a space inside of this right here, which is my space GitHub space uploads, and that is unfortunate because once I change the name for my space GitHub uploads, all of the virtual environments that I have inside of here have to be recreated, and I have a lot in there. I've been trying not to rename it for that reason. Oh well, I'll go ahead and rename it, and I'm gonna go ahead and rename it regardless. And I guess I'll just start what is it? video. I'll just remake all of my virtual environments. Save. Okay. Source your help for Spanish model. I'm not in the state to give you too much detailed advice on how to get through all of it right now. I would just recommend you just have to put in all the files into that. Well, you have to specify the path for RVC to look through, and then you should be able to just train on almost any file. I don't think should be too many issues. And then once you get to the end, you have to train the index for it. Okay. Here, I'll just figure out how to change the virtual environments. See if that work. The virtual environments path in the script activate. Let's try this out. See if this works. Oh, nice. Cool. So I guess I don't have to delete all those. I just have to change the pi vmv config and then the activate batch configuration, and it should work. Cool. I'll do that for the other repositories that I have in that folder. Not too big of a deal, I guess. Right, cool. Then I think I can do this file. I think it's possible to make a video one day about how you create an audio index and train it in RVC. I'm not quite sure if I understand what you're trying to train. The index is trained already with the index is already trained after training your RVC model. So if you are finished with training your RVC model, you just have to click that one last button. It should be at the bottom of the GUI that allows you to do that. And in my experience, I recommend you just run the model without index. Number one, index makes it much slower, and then it sounds fine without it. Index helps kind of preserve like accents and whatnot, so it can be useful if you're trying to maintain accents though. So let's see. go ahead and can you modify this to any video on the internet on how you create the dot indexes. The dot here. Since I have two of you guys asking the question, I'll show you real quick what button you need to click. Okay, so here's RVC. Let's go ahead and run RVC real quick. Let me show you the button real quick. Okay. Localhost 7860. 7865. All right. Here we are. RVC. Go to train. Do all the process beforehand, and then click on train feature index. This will get you your index. So that is it. Tutorial done. All right. I'm back to the original code. All right. So I am just going to replace those backslashes. Get that going here. Let's see, some of the speakers break out into British English, so changing a setting can fix that. Index sometimes can, but so I believe what index does is it incorporates the training data's audio a little bit more into the RVC model. I think it's described somewhere, but I forget exactly where. Okay, it's still running into some issues. Oh, I know why. Maybe because the name of the... Nah, it can't be. I'm going to call this test. Test.mp4. Let's see. Any ideas on whether there are capability to train infer on stereo file? Always mono. Capture stereo FX2. I believe unless the model is trained on stereo, you're only going to get mono at the current moment. So, yeah, they'd have to train it into a certain way. They'd have to train it to output stereo. Okay, what's going on here? No file or directory. But there is, though. Why not use MP4? Why use MP4 and not Opus AAC? Well, MP4 is what I outputted the video from Premiere with, so that's the only reason why. Base model needs to be trained on stereo then. I think there's something else that you'd have to do. I don't think you can just retrain the base model with stereo and have it done like that. I think it's like an architecture thing because you flatten everything into one channel. Thanks for the donation, Sorcerer. Very much appreciate it. Maybe I should show people how to click the index button a little bit more often. Maybe get more supers. First super, let's go. What's up, Bartholos? Long time no see. Big picture plan, video auto transcriber. So what I'm creating right now is I'd like to simply be able to just click a button and transcribe my videos. So that's what I'm creating right now. But I'm running into some stupid issues with FFmpeg and transcribe from Whisper not wanting to freaking take my files. Let me see. Okay, let's go check. Let's go check GitHub. Somebody's had to have had this issue before. FFmpeg issue. Let's see. No. Absolute path instead of relative. What solve my issues? Change the directory to folder. Might look into it, Arthelus, if I need to, a little bit more, but currently, I like digging into these things myself, so that is me just being a little stubborn. What in the world is happening? Error opening input file. But the file exists though. OneDrive desktop code, my GitHub uploads. Ooh, yeah, that would make it very useful, Arthelus, especially if you're just trying to automate some processes. Whisper is really good for that. So, ooh, yeah, with Whisperx, a 30-minute video should only take like 30 seconds, so it's pretty fast. Okay, what the heck? I just keep running it, thinking that something is going to change, but let's try this. No STD in. Let's see if adds 0i input. Okay. AC1, a codec. Oops. Unrecognized. Oh, can I use a double? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Whisperx is pretty darn fast. It's basically just another. I believe it's a faster engine behind Whisper itself, and then an optimized model on top of it. They're using faster Whisper, so if you want to take a look at Fasper Whisper. That's the back end for Whisperx, but Whisperx just has a couple of other convenience things that make it a little bit more nice to look at and use. Okay, so there's an issue with how I am passing in, I guess, this path that exists. Okay, what is the issue? Check if the file actually exists. Okay, is indeed located there. Escape backslashes, ensure backslashes. It's good to verify. Try forward slashes. Path length has maximum path length. Does not exceed this limit. I don't think so. Quotes, ensure. Okay. Huh. Okay, so I've never had this much issue with FFmpeg before. Ah, this is dumb. Test. See, and I can do something like this. Test.mp4. It's gonna work fine. See, that's gonna work fine. It's telling me that the path doesn't exist, which it definitely does exist. This is the absolute. This is the hard-coded path to it. Let me see. Huh. Okay, that works. Okay, I think that's it. It just wants a single backslash. It just wants a single backslash instead, I guess. String literal is undetermined in Pylance. Yes, in Windows. Okie dokie. Ugh. Oops. Okay. This is the suggested solution. Forward slashes didn't work though. I just tried forward slashes, which was very strange. Which I would assume it should. Like, forward slashes is, I believe, Linux. And it just works fine. Yeah, it seems to want freaking single single backslashes. See, at least one output file must be specified. Here, let's go to Edge. Python replace single backslash with replace double backslash Quora. Let's see. Type two backs. Put a backslash. You make the replacement by Python. You're looking for two literal backslashes. And you replace it with a single backslash. Okay. Let's try this solution. Did not work. Call subprocess fmpeg read transcribe. Let me try this. Let's do 4. Okay, single backslash does not work. 4 backslashes does not work. No such file or directory. Let's see. No such file or directory. No such file or directory. No such file or directory. fmpeg. What does my error say? Error opening file. That is so strange. Why doesn't it want to work with an absolute path? I mean, this is not this is not the issue I wanted to get stuck on, because this is like the dumbest thing. This is the beginning. Let me just. Oh. Okay, /. Right, I shall try that one more time. Second time's the charm. Okay, did not work. Alright, here is my... Oh. Ah, I'm stupid. I'm missing the folder. Okay, I am missing the folder for it. That is what's happening. Yes. Dumb things can happen. So, that is a skill issue right there on my end. Ugh. Okay. Okay, let's see what's why it's not giving me the actual full path for this. Real path. Why is it giving me this as the path? This is not... Okay, so this is not the path. It's actually inside of the test folder. So for some reason... Let's see, apps path? Oh yeah, let me change the apps path. Did not do it. What is going on here? What is going on here? The absolute path should be, you should have a, it should look like this with the test folder. So that's what's missing. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I'm doing something dumb here. For file paths. All right, that'll do it. Hopefully, file that for file. Join of test. Wait, hold on. For file in okay. That should do it. That ought to do it. Okay, I did it. Dang. 30 minutes wasted, 30 or so minutes wasted on FFmpeg. Alright, we are done with that. That's because of my looking of the path. Alright, it's the dumb things that get ya. But gotta be careful. Gotta see, if I just noticed that there was no test inside of that path, I would have saved quite a bit of time. Alright, done. I know, it gets the best of us. Alright, let's slap this name back in here. Delete these two. Alrighty. Okay. What's the base? Path.base name. They do get us all. Alrighty. English detected. Okay. Alright. No such file. Oops. Turns the directory component of a path name. Okay, cool. So while that's running in the meantime, this is just testing and getting the SRT writer to write correctly. So we haven't even gotten into the meat of the video auto-transcriber. So once I can get this going, then I should be able to make the script that'll handle all the auto-transcription. And so my idea for this, the big idea for it, is to go into the folder that I use for YouTube videos, browse through it, look for the most recently updated video, and then run the transcription for that video. And so with that, I should be able to do this. Okay, so I'm going to delegate this to actually, I'll leave this as main. We'll do everything in one for now. Whisper load model for file in list directory. Okay, for file path. So I don't know. I don't need this. I don't need this block here. That was just for some, I guess, for fun, I guess. What I do now need to do is find a way to browse through a directory for the most recently updated folder. And for that, I am not too sure on how to do it. So we're going to hop on over into our handy dandy ChatGPT and get through that. All right, let's do new chat. All right, and let's outline our problem. So I would like to be able to use Windows File Explorer in Python to select a folder. Within this folder, I would like to find the most recently updated folder. After finding this folder, it would prompt in the terminal if I would like to choose it. If not, move on to the next most recently updated folder. It should continue this until either folders no longer exist or the user selects yes. Alright, so there's the logic that we want to do. Like folder. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Call this, we'll just call this test.py for now. Okay, select folder, get most recently updated folder. Select sort, okay. No folder selected. Get, okay. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and run this. Let's go to my YouTube videos folder. Stream thumbs, no. OBS recordings, no. Unedited videos, no. Let's say yes. You selected the folder. Nice. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Cool. So now after a user selects the folder, they should be able to, the folder may have subdirectories. Or in my workflow there's no subdirectory. See, awesome. Now after the user selects the folder will have many files inside of it. It should do the same thing but asking for the files, the folder selected. Okay. Alright, here is the updated script. Alright, so I think this should serve my goals. So let's choose the YouTube videos folder. No, 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 yes. Okay, so here is the code. So I have this here. Let's say it's actually, instead of select folder, let's just say we configure it with Nah, actually, I'll leave that select folder in there. Okay. So now this is where I'm going to input the transcription logic, and we can go and head on through with that. So let's go ahead and now let's just call this utils. And I'm gonna call this no. I'll just put everything into one large file. I was gonna do a utils folder, but I think I'll just do everything into one file. Go ahead and put this in here. Alrighty, and so what I do need import tkinter, and then from tkinter import file dialog. I need those two from the previous one. Put my froms down here. Alrighty. Let's do Whisper transcribe. Let's go ahead and pass in file path and result equal model.transcribe. I'm gonna copy this. And then I'll just copy this. お久しぶり、日本語の勉強うまくいきますか？うまくいきませんでした。I'm slacking. Doing slacking and doing other stuff, unfortunately. Pien. Pien. Hi. そうですよね。It's Japanese. Lion Ryan is a long-time subscriber of the channel, so he was back in he was here back in the Japanese days of the channel. I need to study. I did a little bit of studying last night. Like my JPDB, I think I'm at 200 due flashcards, so I gotta do some of that. after I finish this transcriber, I should be able to do that. Oh, no way. No way I'm famous. Not at all. Too cool for school, bro. Now, I just don't do Japanese on my channel. Unfortunately. I mean, I might allude to some Japanese things, which actually, I allude to a lot of Japanese things. Like, most of my stuff is text-to-speech with Japanese and all that cool stuff. Any other language I need to use, it's usually Japanese. Mainstream. 29k subscribers is not mainstream yet. I don't think so. Alright, whisper, transcribe, selected, file, and we're going to load whisper. Okay, so here is how this is going to work. Let's go ahead and delete this. I can run this, and what's going to happen is a screen is going to pop up that you guys cannot see because I don't have it on my OBS to show, but a file explorer has just popped up, and what I'm going to now do is select, let's go into code, let's go into my uploads. Let's go into my uploads, and then I'm gonna choose the folder that I'm currently in right now. Alright. No folder was selected. No folder was selected. What do you mean? Folder was selected. Okay, test. Weird. No folder selected. What about this? Oh. Okay. So, I chose this directory, and here we are. Video auto-transcriber test. Let's go ahead and say yes. Would you like to choose this file? Yes. And I selected this file. And what it's going to do now is it's going to transcribe it. And I'll put it into this folder here. Cool. And it finished, and it outputted the SRT file. So now I'm going to test this a little bit more robustly. Let's go ahead and delete this and paste in 3 folders in my Adobe Premiere files and all of that fun stuff. So this is how my YouTube directory might look with all these different folders in here with the folder names. UFC starts at 10, and I have got some booze. Gonna be a good night. Hey, don't drink too much. Drinking is not good for your diet. As I had some yuzu. Who's fighting? I don't keep up with it, so. Oh, 16 ounce, that's nothing for you. You'll be chilling. Only 16 ounces? Wow. Go big or go home. Alright. So let's go ahead and run the script. Let's go ahead and get it up and going. Poyer and Islam. Two of them are 12. I have no clue who those people are, unfortunately. As I said, I don't keep up with it. Let's see. Main event, lightweight. Oh, it's a lightweight map. A lightweight bout. Interesting. Alright, you'll have to let me know how that goes. Yeah, make sure you eat a lot of, eat some bread. Make sure you got some food in your system. Alright, so the script currently is running, and what I'm doing right now is just selecting a folder. Yeah, I can probably show you guys the folder. Let's see. Main.py. Here you go. Here's the folder. So what I'm doing, I just select the test venv, select that, and it's going to now ask me some things down here. Would you like to choose this folder? Let's say multimodal speech LLM. Let's say no. How does GPT-4 work? No. Let's say zero code install for AI voice cloning v3. Yes, let's choose that. Would you like to choose this file? No. Not the PSD, not the JPEG. Yes. Alright, so now it's going to run through that. Cool. So let's go ahead and prompt GPT to modify this. Can you modify this so that the files selected are only for video formats? Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Video extensions. Lots of sugar. Yeah. Oh yeah. Drink lots of sugar. Have lots of candy. Also drink 3 Red Bulls and 3 Rockstars and you'll be good to go. Since alcohol is a makes you sleepy, you need extra caffeine to keep you up. Indeed. Yeah, it's good to go to the hospital. Indeed. Yeah, after that you'll be done for. So. All right, let's go ahead and. All right, would you like to choose this? All right, we're gonna do a new line here. Do a new line here. Wait, why does it do that? Zero code install for. Okay. All right, let's try the script now. It's loading. All right, the window has popped up. Let's go ahead and select. Oh, let's go ahead and select the folder. Here is the test folder selected. Would you like to choose this folder? Oops, here. I think what I would do here. Item type. I'll do the new line here. Let's go ahead and say no. Let's go ahead and say yes. Let's go ahead and say yes for this MP. Cool. And it's going to do it. Watched an AI video on training Suica game, but just hilarious because we wasted my time as I'm training based off of high score. Really? I did not know you could have a higher score with a bad placement with the watermelon game. I've been wanting to try to automate some phone games. There's a phone game that I'm playing right now that's you basically just spawn towers, and I was like, well, I wonder if I can automate this by finding a way to have the AI do it, but that is beyond me right now. It's way beyond me. I think it'd be fun though. Okay, we got our SRT file. Okay, cool. This is awesome. So this works. And then I do want to chunk things out into smaller chunks. So I'm going to change chunk size. We'll put it at, well, I guess we'll do chunk size. We'll use a global variable for this. Chunk size equals, let's say, 16. And Alright, I can go ahead and delete this test file now. Yeah, that's the thing with it, is if you can't find a way to, what do they call it? You need to create a reward function so that every time it does something positively, it knows that was a good thing, and then you have to optimize it based on that. But I mean that's like a older style of training the models, where the AI stuff where you just keep doing it millions of times and it runs through like all the possibilities. I wonder if there's other ways that you can do it nowadays where it's kind of reasons without having to go through all the possible steps. I think there is. Alrighty, would you like to choose this folder? Would you like to choose this file? Yes. You selected the file, this. Alrighty, sweet. I think that is my script done. I'm gonna add a new line in the beginning here so that it differentiates it. You selected. Alright, so now all I need to do is create a a batch script, transcribe videos dot bat, or I'll call it transcribe video dot bat. Speaker diarization in real time. Yeah, if something like speaker diarization in real time comes out, that will definitely be something I explore on my channel. All right. Call that call VE V. Ugh. Scripts.activate and Python main.py main.py, and let's go pause. I don't think I don't think Omni has a speaker diarization real time. I don't think that's a feature of it yet. Alright, let's go ahead and try this. What is this? Modified tokenizer. That's something else. Alright. Let's delete that. Alright, run the transcribe video bat. Okay, cool. I think this this stuff works. So if I run like transcribe video bat, it's going to run through it. It's going to pop open the window. I can select the folder, run through this. Would you like to choose this folder? Yes. Would you like to choose this file? Yes. Alright. I'm gonna say take that off. For item in item, what I'm going to do is os dot path dot base name for the item. Do that. Script is done. Cool. Alright, let's run this one more time. Alrighty, let's go ahead and select test, select the folder. Would you like to choose this folder? No, no, yes. Like to choose this file? Yes. Cool. Alrighty, so this is pretty much done. And I just need to see if I can create a shortcut to this on my desktop. So So I can. Sweet. That is awesome. So I can now just create, or what I can do now is just have a shortcut on my desktop. What's up, Bartolos? Basically done now. So if I go into CD OneDrive desktop, for example, this is my desktop where I'm located at. If I go ahead and run the transcribe video bat link, a shortcut, it'll pop this open, it'll boot up, and then it'll prompt me what I want to select. Let's say, for example, I want to select this test folder that I've been doing. This is mimicking my YouTube folder structure. Go ahead, select folder. Would you like to choose this folder? I'm gonna go ahead and change this so you guys can see it. Whoa. Whoa, you guys can't see that. That is so strange. I guess you guys can't see it, but let's say, would you like to choose this folder? Let's go ahead and select yes. Definitely art. Yeah. Wow. I don't know why it doesn't want you guys to see this, but yeah, what's basically happening is I can just select what folders I want to do, and let me go ahead and just go back to the code. But you can imagine right now what's happening is I just selected the folder inside of a open terminal, and it is processing the file in the background. Make sure my task manager is up and running. And pretty much that's it. So it finishes up, and then if I go into this test folder, if I go into how does GPT whatever work, I now have a subtitle file, SRT file, that has all of the transcriptions in here. So sweet. That is awesome. And oh, there's one more thing that I want to do. I want to add the alignment model into here so that it's a little bit more accurate, I think. So I actually have some code for this inside of the AI voice cloning repository that I did the other day. Let me see, utils. The utils full file here. Oh wait. Was it there? No. It was inside of a different one, which is modules, tortoise dataset tools. All right, here we go. Let's go to Whisper. Oh. Load Whisper, run Whisper. Here we go. Alrighty. So I can steal this from Whisper Transcribe and so this language code, audio, file path, device equals device, device, and then I'm going to do language equals result, language, All right, cool. Alrighty, let's go ahead and like that. Let's go ahead and do transcribe video bat. Go ahead and run through this process here. Select the folder. Say no. Yes. Choose this file. Yes. Alright, it's going to run through it. Detected language. Alright. And done. So, how does, this one is multimodal speech. Alrighty. Cool. So, that is that. And then if I... Oh, let's just go into the folder, my GitHub, video audio transcriber test. Right here.
This is an interesting text.
Oh, you can hear me in the background, but you cannot see. Why is it not letting me play? So I'm trying to select MPV right now, but for some reason OBS does not want to capture MPV. Why? OBS not capturing MPV. Okay, yeah, for some reason MPV doesn't want to show up on the screen. So we'll just go, just go back into it is shy. It does not want to pop up. So it doesn't want to open up CMD, it does not want to open up MPV. Okay, whatever. Regardless, so these are a little bit too long, for example, so I could just change the chunk size here. Let's do something small like 12. Go ahead and rerun this script, transcribe video bat. Choose test. No. Yes. Yes. Alright, it'll run through the transcription. Yeah, maybe it's my version of MPV. Real-time video and convert it to Spanish. Well, there is a let's see. Let's go here. Let's not paying attention to chunk size. Oh, it's not doing the, I was like the, okay, SRT. This is the SRT file, right? It's taking a, oh, I had to choose the folder. I was just waiting for it. All right, test. Let's do no. Let's do yes. Yes. Multimodal set beach LLM. All right, so this should be it right here. Interesting. Well, I wonder why it's still creating a very long output, even though my chunk size is small. Let's do chunk size of 2. Let's try this out. Alrighty, should be good to go. Just waiting for this to finish processing for the SRT file. And then I think I'm pretty done. I think I'm pretty much done with this script. I don't think I'm gonna do too many more enhancements or anything like that. Okay, cool. So looks like it does actually work. I just have the chunk size a little too large, so probably do something like chunk size of 6, and that should be good to go. But that's the bulk majority of what this script is going to be used for. I can go ahead and close out of that. We are done there. Now, Masi did bring up a interesting thing, which is real-time transcription, and I just want to try something on stream real quick before I get on out of here. So let's go ahead and open up this other thing that I was working on the other day. So this is the oh yeah, let me fix my virtual environment real quick. VENV. Scripts activate. Alright, done. So let me go ahead and get main up and going. Let me choose this virtual environment. Now Whisper does have a translate feature, so I'll just go ahead and try that out on stream right quick. See Edge, see where the translation is. Or it should allow me to transcribe to translate. Okay, so I can do that, I think. So let me go ahead and copy this and let's do test translate.py. Let's throw this in here. Transcribe task. Let's read what task is. Oh, and my camera died. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. New battery in the camera. Alright, task. Task equals task or transcribe. Task. See if there's a translate. Task equals task or transcribe. Interesting. So I guess alright, we'll go with oh, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Alright, I'm just looking at this code right here and seeing if there's a way for me to do translation. So I'll do task. Okay, yeah, task equals translate. And let's just choose, let's choose Japanese, for example. Run this in Python. See if we run into any issues with this. Alrighty. Okay. So it should be playing now, and you should be able to hear me also in the background. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see. Task transcribe. Task transcript. Task transcript. Okay, so no, this is still just doing English. Now, no language specified. First language will be detected for each audio file. Increase inference time. Whisper transcribe. Let's see. Now let me take that out. Voicecraft speech editing locally on Windows. Unfortunately, Windows is not easy. So, I will not do a tutorial on Windows because you will need to set it up in Linux or Docker. I estimate that if I try to do a Windows tutorial, there will be a lot of issues and a lot of problems that people run into. And I myself kind of forgot how I did it, how I was able to get it set up on Windows, so I'd have to set it up from a new device. Alright, so that did not work. Task translate language in Japanese, and that worked. Okay. But I'm doing this inside of the Python code here, so transcribe language. Let's see, Japanese. Okay, the translate. I mean, this should work. I mean, sorry, I'm editing the code right now. Translate should work. Language Japanese translate. So, all right, we'll let it load. And Japanese is not a valid language code. Okay, JA. I mean, I put in JA in there, so let's see. Weird. Maybe it's in the faster whisper documentation. Faster whisper. Translate. Translate. Hello, SK. Welcome into the chat. From other languages to English. Ah, okay. Weird. Other languages to English in faster whisper. What's up, Andy? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. Well, I finished what I was doing previously, but I wanted to look into like the translation portion of Whisper, because I thought I could do it. But I'm wondering if it's saying that it can only do other languages to English. So that's unfortunate. It doesn't allow it to do translation into like other languages from English. Let me see. Whisper for translation. Go back into here. Whisper for translation. Adding task translate will translate the speech into English. Okay. So it looks like Whisper only supports translation of other languages to English. So I guess that's not too bad. Let's see. Let me see if there are any libraries. Best Python translation libraries. Yeah, I could just use like Google Translate or something like that. Google Trans. Libraries. Okay, Medium, Google Trans, Deep Translator. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go too much more into this. This could be done by running it through some type of translation library that would translate it into whatever language that you'd want. You just do it after. But this script right here is meant to transcribe whatever is being said. So alrighty, so alright, language task is Japanese. Let's speak a little bit of Japanese. Konnichiwa, watashi no namae wa Jared desu. はい、今回の動画については人工知能です。Oh, got that wrong. 人工知能。はい、人工知能はとっても面白い。Alrighty. So, we can go from Japanese to English, for example, here, but that's about it. Can't do it to other languages. So if you understand it, if you're an English speaker, this could help you understand other languages maybe. But we'll go back and throw English into there. Task, take that off. Chunk size 18. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. I think for the most part, I don't think I want to do anything more for that other script that I did. Yeah, thanks, Andy. No, that is pretty awesome. It's cool that you can translate it to English. So it would be nice if we're able to get it to other languages. I mean, they trained it to do English, meaning it's possible to do it in other languages. You just need some other Whisper model that's trained on that or fine-tuned on that. So that is definitely a possibility. Or you just string it together with like a translator, and it'll output the text. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it, I guess, for today's live stream. It's already been a hearty 2 hours, I think. 2 hours and 9 minutes. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow or something like that. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Probably just come up with maybe a video and get some things out like that. But that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Very much appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully you find my content useful. And I will see you guys later. Hopefully you have a nice day wherever you are in the world. So, deuce.